Welcome back, everybody. It's been a long time, but we are back to play more Warhammer 40k Dawn of War 2. We're not going to let this Let's Play die. We are going to finish it. I'm the Alpha Wolf, and my friend joining me is...
Foxtrot at your service.
With that, let's go ahead and load up and take a look at where we left off, because I do not remember a goddamn thing. Ah! We were going to do the, looks like we were doing the astronomic array. This actually is not a terrible team for this, actually.
Remains of the Dark Age.
Yeah, this team might do pretty decent for that. We may want Tarkus instead of Avitus this time, actually, though.
Bringing in some Terminators instead of some Devastators.
Well, we can get Terminator Devastators if we want. Avitus is arguably better without being in Terminator mode because he can't use his explosive heavy weapons. But
Commander,
that's academic.
We finally have the location of the astronomic array. The array is powered, but we cannot establish a clear communications link with it. You must get to the array and manually upload its data on the Tyrannid swarm. This will allow us to find a critical weakness in the Hive fleet.
Yep. I was just letting Gabriel Angelos speak.
No, I didn't hear anything.
You won't unless you click on that thing yourself. Looks like they're going to offer us a pretty decent Thunderhammer for this. Let's get started.
So what are those spears that Grey Knights use?
Sorry, what?
This ancient astronomic array holds one of the keys to victory against the Tyrannids. With its data, we can uncover weaknesses of the Hive fleet. We must secure the array before others do.
That was a really eerie cutscene.
Indeed. So, as I asked, what are those spears that the Grey Knights use called?
I have located our battle brothers.
What are the spears that the Grey Knights use called?
Commander.
I forget, honestly. I don't know what those are called.
Drop zone secure, Commander.
Messing with the Grey Knights is apparently a really big point of contention amongst Warhammer 40k fans. I haven't found out yet, and I intend to find out because I am a fan and I want to know. Somebody killed all the orcs. Avitus is going to be pissed.
Oh, that's why we didn't bring him.
Yeah.
Something is hunting orcs.
Stay alert.
Oh, I forgot I gave the Force Commander a teleport pack.
The Chapter's recruits stand let fly.
Heading for that cover.
Get that war truck.
Taking hits.
Move, damn it.
I was going to say, why are they holding that?
Alive, brothers. Launching grenade.
Eat a grenade.
Vehicles on range and kill.
I thought we were going to shoot them. Holy shit, that's loud. I may need to do some serious sound balancing with these headphones.
I wish I could figure out how to do that.
It's a real pain in the dick. Honestly, a lot of it is fucking around with the in-game menu options whilst trying to deal with menu options that aren't in-game.
I see something needs squishing.
Oh, we got a killer cat who's looking for a
Clear that
carpet.
area.
Now you'll see something.
Enemy has us in close combat.
God damn it, Cyrus. He keeps getting stunned by the Force Commander every time he tries to do Oh, Thaddeus has got a power fist too. No wonder he's getting stunned so much.
Oh, make me grindstone out of yes.
The attack. Avoid its blade.
Shit, Cyrus, no!
Allied infantry destroyed.
Cyrus! Get away from that, you moron! Damn it, Cyrus.
That one was not my fault.
No, that was an Orc Rock call down. That nobody can blame that on you. Alright, I'll capture this
We
generator
need
with
only
Cyrus.
be vigilant.
I guess the Force Commander has to get up here first.
Sealed gate, Commander.
The tech priests install power generators to activate the ancient
Back up
gates
by the
into the
gate.
fortress, Commander. Cabling will lead to the generator.
Really?
Yeah, I know.
If I
To capture.
Really?
Really?
If I can...
Ambush.
Take cover!
You dick! He murdered one of my scouts!
that thing? Tyranid, definitely. Some sort of camouflage.
Whatever it is,
Must
it
have
has
been a
the
lictor.
blood of a fallen brother on its talons. Emperor be with you, brother.
I don't think another type of Tyranid can actually do that.
Oh.
Actually, I may be wrong.
Well done.
So, honey,
The
I
gate
watched
is
a video
open,
right before we
Commander.
started playing this. It was literally a man decked all up in Space Marine armor, and he looked like he had a gothic chapel on his back as he walked down the street.
That is the most emo, stupid, hilarious bullshit I've ever heard.
Yermies! Orcs,
Yermies!
open fire!
Surprise, bitch.
Enjoy some cyclone missiles.
I was gonna blind grenade those guys, but I like that idea better. Cyrus, get a frag in there.
assault!
Die! All of you! Die!
Ooh, that's a lot of boys.
Oh shit. Okay, Cyrus, pull out of there. Pull out. Now I am going to throw another blind grenade because...
Allies' forces are coming under
What the hell, Force Commander? That was nowhere near where I put it. The Force Commander's drunk.
Could you drop a heal?
Yeah.
Sweet! Now that is a straight up Buster Cluck.
Yeah, no kidding. Holy crap.
Commander, I am no longer detecting any power output from the array. Something must have happened there.
Alright, let Cyrus catch up. Let Cyrus catch up. Hold on.
Oh yeah, I needed to get Thaddeus a new squad
A new
mate.
squad mate, yeah, because one of yours got dropped.
If I'm remembering right, there's no more than 1,000 Space Marines in a chapter at any given time, correct?
Ship positions.
Excuse me, that's the mandate they're supposed to adhere to. I think only one or two of them actually manage to get that many at a time because they keep losing so many of them to the wars.
So,
Be
before the
vigilant,
great,
brothers.
what's the word I'm looking for? The Great Schism, I guess?
The Horus Heresy.
Yeah, the Horus Heresy. The Great Legions had like upwards of tens of thousands of Marines.
Yes, they did. They had a ludicrous amount of Marines. Yeah, after this mission, I'm gonna have to turn the game volume down on my headset. Jesus Christ.
Moving on.
Orc looters!
Enemy. Check on the array.
I did that
quickly.
because I wanted to see what would happen. He can actually take a shot at him. That's good to know.
The chapter's recruits stand moving to capture.
Alright, figure out what's wrong with it, Cyrus. We've got the most delicate hands of the crew here.
Greenskins made a mess of this. Are you seeing this, Tech Marine?
Yes, and it is no welcome sight. The orcs have removed a key power coupling. You must recover that coupling.
We have coordinates for the orc looters, Commander.
I'm gonna do this because it's gonna be funny to me. I really don't care that it means anything.
Ready to detonate, Commander.
Kaboom.
One step at a time.
Kaboom.
We will thin their ranks. They're coming out of stealth.
Alright, I feel better now.
Do it okay.
Be vigilant.
You want to send Cyrus to scout ahead there?
Yeah,
Say it now before they
I was also
move.
pushing the wrong key.
Let's see.
My judgments are passed in shadow.
Give me something to jump on.
I don't know if this is gonna warrant a jump. This looks like it barely even warrants a grenade.
There they are! Open fire!
Kill
Hey,
these
there
sticks,
you go.
boys!
Go ahead and jump on that.
One cautious strike. All the workers now freshly dead.
He doesn't have the coupling. It must be with another of the mechs.
Damn, that was a total party kill on those orcs.
Yeah.
Maintain camouflage, scouts.
Alright, scouting again.
Yes.
And
What is it?
Tarkus had absolutely zero issue with those orcs.
I'm seeing some orc flame troopers over there. Nothing
One
terribly
step at a
important.
time.
I'm gonna throw a jetpack over here.
Move your fat ass, Tarkus.
He's wearing Terminator armor, leave him alone.
No, he was literally stopped moving in the direction I told him to.
There! Eliminate
Oh
that!
my god, he ate a high-powered shot!
Meet me storm, boys! They're nasty.
You have storm boys? I have a teleporting force commander.
This way.
And a squad of jump-happy assault marines.
Oh look, master crafted power armor.
There, the coupling.
Ah,
We have
the
it.
coupling.
Return to the array.
Alright.
Getting a better vantage.
And set attack move.
I really love the teleport pack on the Force Commander. I probably use that way too goddamn
That's a good
much.
position.
I
Yes,
don't care.
I will coming out of stealth. Be vigilant, moving to capture.
Oh look! Some orc commandos.
It is in data upload beginning.
Well done.
Playing
Now the
whack-a-mole with their
control link to the
skulls there.
array and receiving data. You may proceed to the extraction point indicated on your map.
Commander just... He elbowed somebody and he fucking exploded. That was gorgeous.
Commander, I am accessing the array tower's short-range scanners. I have located the lictor and can track it if you wish.
Yes, let's destroy that beast.
The decision is yours, Commander, but we have accomplished our mission.
Let's go kill that boss. Over here. Follow me.
Enemy combatants in the field.
Oh, I was going to send them to capture the beacon, but I guess that'll...
Target the greenskins.
That's gonna
That'll get us
become
out of here.
superfluous in a minute.
One of our own has died. The enemy must pay.
Oh wow! Really, Cyrus? You lost one already? God damn.
There has been a record.
This was neither the time nor the place. Be vigilant. Scout squad ready for orders.
Okay.
So you ready for an optional boss?
Let's do it.
I had to pull Cyrus back because he lost one of his squad mates.
I know.
Jesus, this game is like really, really intense with its sound. I mean, that's how a war zone would probably be. Hi!
Electric.
Your death is here, Tyrannid.
Look alive, brothers. This way.
Motherfucker!
We have engaged.
Rain fire upon us and we shall
Why does
burn.
everything have to knock over Cyrus? Oh, that would be why, because that little bastard is focusing on it.
Charges set.
I just planted a bomb there. You might want to move.
It should be nearby. There!
And without its wounds, it heals while hidden.
Move, Tarkus.
No, wrong direction!
Scouts here. Still in. We have engaged.
One of our initiates has fallen.
God damn it, Cyrus.
Using the wreckage for cover.
By his will. The lictor is using those thickets to conceal itself.
We should take away the beast's cover, Commander.
Obliterate the
Charges
foliage.
set.
What are you doing?
We be
Trying
vigilant.
to obliterate the damn foliage, but this game does not want to register when I click on another squad.
Acknowledged.
All guns, open fire!
I'm about to make this problem very easy for
Planting
us.
charges. Charges set.
Alright,
Only a word.
jump Thaddeus away from there.
There.
Move Tarkus
No
out
more
of range.
cover for the beast. Acknowledged. Ashes will remain.
No brother dies unavenged, Cyrus. That is our way.
Duty comes before vengeance, Avitus. Anything less shames us before the Emperor.
Victory! Zeal and fury are rewarded with victory.
Abatus, you deflect like I do.
Doom of traitors.
It's not a bad Thunderhammer.
Killed 98% of foes. No one died.
Damn!
Perfect run.
Screenshot all these items for everybody because a whole shitload of them are actually interesting.
Commander, the data you recovered from the astronomic array has allowed us to find a critical weakness in the Hive Fleet. The Hive Fleet is controlled by a single massive creature that sits at the center of the fleet. If we manage to destroy it, the rest of the Hive Fleet will scatter and will be an easy target for our own fleet. We now have all the components necessary to mount a major strike at the Hive Fleet invading the sector. The Litany of Fury will arrive in system in a matter of days. We will then equip our new weapons and mount an attack on the Hive ship that guides the entire Hive Fleet. Not all news is good, however. Our surviving librarians say the Hive Mind has become aware of our approach. It is likely to throw its most potent forces at key locations across the subsector. It remains to you to hold the sector until we arrive. Angelos out.
I want to make a note. Angelo says our surviving librarians. What surviving librarians? Around this time, Jonah is literally the only one who didn't die trying to push the Hive Mind's will out. I think I'm going to push Cyrus toward instant revival.
Should I push for tactical mastery or tactical expertise? Or should I go for I shall not fall?
Hold on a moment. In his squad, inflict bonus damage in addition to going to the standard defensive benefits. Oh, cool. Benefits of tactical advance spread to nearby allied squads, allowing a sizable force to advance under its protection. Oh, wow! Those are some pretty difficult ones to deal with.
I mean, I Shall Not Fall is pretty useful because, I mean, he literally cannot die so long as it's active.
Yeah, but once his entire squad of squad mates gets butchered, it's really, really hard to argue the validity of that because his DPS actually goes down significantly.
Fair enough.
It's not that it becomes garbage, but it's not as good as it could be. Honestly, I would say do tactical expertise. Because later when we do Chaos Rising, and yes, folks, we will be doing Chaos Rising, we just had a lot of really, really difficult times getting together to do more of these missions. We can push him towards I Shall Not Fall, or we can push him towards Tactical Mastery, and then he can just spread his offensive and defensive bonuses to his entire team.
Hauberk of Faith or Fury of Lamartis? I think Fury of Lamartis might actually be better for Thaddeus.
I'm going to push Avitus toward Battle Lust, which will allow him to regain energy for every enemy he kills. That sounds like it's not that useful, but when you couple that with his Focus Fire ability, he'll kill tons of enemies, and he'll gain tons of focus, or tons of energy, and be able to do that repeatedly. This Doom of Traitors Thunderhammer is one level lower than the one that I'm using, but actually has better damage.
That's funny.
That's hilarious. It does not have the suppression resistance that my Force Commander has without it, but it buffs his melee skill, and it also grants him +1 in will. So I'm going to take it, because the suppression resistance doesn't really matter when he can teleport wherever the fuck he wants with that teleport pack. Now, were you talking about some items for Thaddeus here?
Yeah, I already equipped it to him. It's the armor, the Fury of Lamartis.
Okay.
Plus 5% movement speed, plus 5 melee skill, and plus 61% suppression resistance.
That's actually pretty damn good. Yeah, I think that's way better than the Hauberk of Faith on him, actually.
Named for the legendary chaplain of the Blood Angels chapter, this armor channels the mighty warrior's fury. Choose death, alien, lest you face Lamartis, is inscribed along the gorget.
I can hear the flames that are coming off of Thaddeus' gauntlet because of this game's because of the headset's intense volume magnification. That is hilarious.
That is hilarious.
Must be something else because like Tarkus has a flaming Terminator gauntlet and it's not doing it. I don't know.
I think it's his squad mates' chain swords.
You know what? That makes sense, actually.
Let's see. Anything else we can feed to the librarian?
Oh, we got a few Power Fists. We really only need one additional Terminator Power Fist so that Thaddeus can... Oh, no, we don't! Why the fuck do we need any of those? He's gonna use Thunderhammers and Storm Shields when he gets his armor. Might want to hold on to that one because that will be useful in the final mission.
Chapter's Fury. After taking a large amount of damage, Thaddeus can enter a reckless state, stretching his abilities to their limits. During this time, abilities cost no energy and have no recharge duration. So in other words,
that becomes hilariously broken when you use it right.
So in other words, fuck you, fuck your friends, and fuck everyone within a 10-mile radius on your side.
Pretty much. Oh my god, the energy regeneration he gets from this. Actually, this might be better. Because armor only means so much for Cyrus. I'm gonna dump that.
Do what you gotta do.
Okay, I know I have access to orbital bombardment, and I know I need to show that off. I will show that off in the final mission when it becomes relevant.
Anything I should equip to Avitus?
I'm gonna go ahead and dump that into the librarian. Avitus. Well...
I think the Testament of Hate or the Hauberk of Faith might actually suit him better than his current armor.
The Hauberk of Faith, arguably. I don't know about the Testament of Hate. Although it does buff his range damage. Well, the range damage bonus actually is negated by the range damage bonus of his current armor, which is slightly better. The extra energy he gets was nice, though. Notice the plasma weapon, or the plasma weapon damage resistance, or no, that's flame weapon damage resistance he has. Okay. That's only really helpful when fighting orcs. That's honestly not helpful when fighting Tyranids.
So, not to mention the skills of the Salamander buffs melee skill, which Avitus does not do at all.
Yeah, actually. We'll go ahead and give him the Testament of Hate. This armor can go. It's worth noting, for the audience, a fair amount of this gear can actually carry over into Chaos Rising, but a fair amount of it also won't. And there's no real way of knowing what carries over and what doesn't. A lot of it you actually will have to find again. For example, the Blighted Power Armor, you actually have to find this again in Chaos Rising, and there's a reason for that. It actually changes in function a great deal when you do it.
I don't think we'll need the Arms of Tantheus, because I just maxed out Thaddeus's melee tree.
Arms of Tantheus.
It adds +1 to strength combat discipline and +10 melee skill.
Oh,
You cut out there.
I'm looking at the two Thunderhammer and Storm Shields he has. They do the same amount of damage, so that doesn't mean anything.
For real.
11 damage resistance, 22% chance per hit of +38 damage to all nearby enemies. Versus 10 melee skill and strength combat discipline. Well, augmenting his strength combat discipline at this point is not as useless as you think it is, because it actually ups his melee damage and can improve his melee skill to a degree. It's not that helpful either, though, because it won't push him towards any of his other abilities.
So I would say Honored Fury of the Veteran might actually be better for him once we pop him in some Terminator armor.
Arguably, yes.
Of course, we don't have to scrap either of them if you don't want to.
I would say let's hold on to him until we get his Terminator armor before we do anything super hasty. Because there's a couple of missions that you and I are going to do before we do the absolute last mission. We have to hold the line, basically, for 2 whole days is our next current goal before we can do the main mission. Holding the line, one of the 2 missions that we really want to do for this is this mission here, the Wailing Doom, because that's going to give us one of the 3 sets of power armor you can get that is classed as Terminator armor in this game. And then there's another one on Calderis, Raid Against the War Boss.
The Armor of Azariah.
And it's worth noting, by the way, Chaos Rising does tell you canonically whether or not the player actually does this. Canonically, no. You actually don't defeat the war boss, and you don't actually go after the Avatar of Cain. Because I guess they just weren't able to. They had too many other priority targets. But the long and short of it is they don't actually do it. And the reason why I can prove that in Raid Against the War Boss is because one of the first things that you kill in, I think, the second mission of Chaos Rising, you actually kill the war boss that was leading the raids here during the Tyranid Uprising.
Armored vehicles defend this target, and the target is vulnerable to plasma. So should I scrap Tarkus in favor of Avitus, because he's carrying a plasma cannon?
Yeah, I would, honestly.
Should I keep Thaddeus?
I think you want to keep Thaddeus. Let me look at the power armor we've got here.
And should we bring good old Thule along, just for the fun of it?
Probably. I'm probably going to bring Thule myself, because Cyrus is not that helpful against this boss.
Works for me. Works for me. And we get to be killing Eldar. I'm sure that'll make Avitus happy.
Almost certainly. But Tarkus would probably get more pleasure out of that than him. We might actually just want to go ahead and put the Terminator armor we have on Tarkus on Thaddeus for this. I know a lot of people probably don't want to see us do a lot of busy work at the end of this. The reason why I'm showing this off, largely, folks, is to give you an idea of what we do in order to figure out how our characters need to be set up for the next mission. If you want to micromanage your stuff a lot, that helps. For instance, and I'm going to do this largely just to show it off, Fox, so don't lose your mind. I'm going to take the Terminator armor off of Tarkus, and if we slap it on Thaddeus, see, we can actually give Thaddeus one of these two sets of Thunderhammer and Storm Shield. And we might want to actually do that, and I'll just go ahead and give him the locator beacon. Because he actually gets a substantial amount of defense bonuses, and he gets a much greater level of anti-armor damage, because this, I think, was the Power Fist he was wielding when he was in that armor, and it's just not, like, in his regular armor, and it's just not that powerful in comparison to the weapons that he's got now. And we may just keep him in this, since we benched Tarkus, we may just keep him in this armor for the duration of the fight. And I'll go ahead and showcase the Wailing Doom's briefing right now.
Commander, it seems the Eldar have not been driven off after all. The Xenos have summoned their demonic avatar, a towering warrior of flame. The avatar and its war host are destroying everything in their path. If the avatar remains loose, Typhon will soon be nothing but a charred cinder. This will be one of the deadliest opponents you ever face, Commander. But we cannot allow Typhon to be reduced to ash. Destroy the Avatar.
Okay, so now that he's had his briefing, this may be the armor that I end up basically saying is going to be Thaddeus end-all armor, just because look at this power armor. It grants him full suppression resistance, plus 89 health, 7 melee
health.
skill, 99 health. Oh, okay, I didn't read that right.
Yeah, plus 2 to stamina.
Yeah, and plus 2 to the stamina combat discipline, which is really nice because that makes him a little bit healthier. But it's practically melee savvy armor. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna end this recording here. I've been the Alpha Wolf, and he's been Foxtrot.
I'm Foxtrot.